Okay, no one is on the live. I don't know if I should wait it out. This is weird. I don't know if I should wait for people or... I know this is such a random live, guys, but I thought, hey, why not do something completely different today? I won't take much of your time either. I basically just want to come on and quickly speak about, hey guys, hey Tiffany, hey Sharon, hey Dashia, Patrick, hey, thank you for joining me, guys. Like, for a minute there, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm all alone, no one is, no one's on. But I'm not going to take much of your time. I actually just wanted to come on and just share a few details about the... Hold on, let me take off this chat quickly. So yeah, I wanted to share a few details about what we'll be doing next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. For some of you who have maybe watched the previous video or who've seen the announcement on the community, we'll be having a virtual live event, right? 3-day virtual event. And I'm super excited because we are planning to have really amazing guest speakers. And I wouldn't really call them guest speakers really, because it's more like us as women just coming together, creating a safe space just for us to speak about certain topics that are concerning our bodies, our minds, our purity, our spirits, just the whole bit. For those who don't know, we'll be having this whole event on Zoom. So this is from the 29th of November, 30th of November to the 1st of December. So please come through. It will be so amazing to have you guys there. Please come through. I actually wanted to announce who the guest speakers are. I think that will be super exciting. I think once you guys know what we have in store, you'll definitely be interested in what the Lord is doing next week for us. So on Monday, this is the 29th of November, 7 p.m. in South Africa, but I think it's around 12 in the afternoon in America. So that should give you an idea of what time it might be on your side. So Monday next week, 29th of November, 7 p.m. here in South Africa, we will be going on Zoom. I'll be releasing the link closer to the time, but we'll be meeting up on Zoom just to have a honest conversation with Bonolo Ndamu from The Rest. This is one of my besties. Bonolo Ndamu and I will just be discussing purity culture, right? And the issues that go along with purity culture. You find that there's a lot of false ideas and false perceptions that we have about what it means to be pure and what it means to be celibate, and it just all the lies really that we've told ourselves, or even society or our own Christian societies have told us about this weight and about abstinence and celibacy. So we'll be breaking down those false teachings, breaking down those myths. And yeah, that will be really, really exciting. So Monday, Bonolo and I on Zoom will simply just be speaking about purity culture and the problem with purity culture. Okay. And then on Tuesday, God willing, she said she's just going to get back to me, but she's totally on board. Hi, daughter of the Most High God. Hi. So on Tuesday, this is the 30th of November, we will be having Jessica Dos Santos from Kingdom Influencer. This is another good friend of mine. We will be coming together on Zoom, same time, 7 p.m. here in South Africa, around 12 p.m. in America. And when I mean 12 p.m., I mean 12 in the afternoon. So Jessica and I, on Tuesday, 30th of November, will be coming together and simply just speaking about whether virginity actually secures your purity, right? Because a lot of times what we do, especially within our Christian communities, is that we almost direct this topic of purity towards women, and I'm just speaking as a woman, right? So we direct it to women who have maybe stepped out and had sex before marriage, or they've experienced something, you know what I mean, outside of marriage. So we use this topic to almost shame them, and we shove it down their throats as if it is um, a responsibility that only they should hold, instead of teaching purity as something that is simply for the Christian, simply for the child of God. That is what purity is, right? And simply abstaining from purity does not mean, simply abstaining from sex or sexual activities does not mean that you are actually walking in purity. So that is what Jessica and I will be discussing on Tuesday, right? That purity is a walk for every believer. It is not a walk for those who have maybe slipped out and did a few things. No, it is for all of us. And simply abstaining from sex does not mean you are walking in purity. In fact, what I normally say to women that I speak to, right? I normally tell them that abstinence is not purity. Abstinence is the fruit of purity, right? Yes, the Lord wants a pure heart. So, not having sex or not participating in sexual activities before marriage does not mean that you are walking in purity. It just means that you're abstaining, right? That's all it means. You are abstaining. But there is a difference really between abstaining and walking in purity. So a lot of us are abstaining, but we are not walking in purity. Abstinence, as I said, is a fruit of purity. And more so, it is actually just one of the fruits of purity. So that is something that Jess and I will be discussing. Does my virginity actually secure my purity? And keep in mind, you guys will also have an opportunity to chime in at the end of the discussion. You guys will be able to ask questions and speak about whatever the Lord has led you to discover on your walk of purity, and whatever the case may be. And keep in mind, guys, I deliberately named this ministry A Journey to Purity, because I don't believe that any of us could actually ever stand, confidently and be like, no, I'm so pure. You know what I mean? I've reached the ultimate form of purity. It's always a journey. So it's a journey to purity. So I want you guys to know that everyone is invited. It doesn't matter which part of your journey you are on, right? You are welcome. Your story actually counts. And I want you to know that we are inviting you into a community that will be safe for you. Yes, no one has arrived. Exactly, Sharon. No one has arrived. So anyone who almost makes you feel like there's a few things that you need to do in order to arrive, no. Every day the Holy Spirit seems to unpack parts of your heart that are actually still very much contaminated, still very much fleshly, right? Because purity is a holistic thing. There are many fruits that purity bears. There are many fruits, and abstinence is just one of them. So that will be Tuesday. Wednesday, we have such an amazing speaker or panelist that will be joining us, and this will be Michelle Nelson. This is Michelle Nelson from Michelle Heard the Voice of the Lord. I'm super excited for her to come and just share her story, share her testimony. And in this discussion, we will be focusing on sexual trauma, right? So whether it is honestly any type of sexual trauma that you may have experienced, but we will be focusing on abortion. We will be focusing on abortion. I do believe that abortion is something that we as a Christian community, like to almost skip over because it's so sensitive and it's almost scary, how do we even tackle this matter, so this is something that she will come in and discuss with us and encourage us on. So please, if you know cousins, mothers, sisters, aunts, and friends who've maybe went through this traumatic experience, please invite them. If you've gone through this traumatic experience, please come through, so we can talk about it as women. I actually keep on saying in the community that no men will be allowed in our Zoom, right? No men will be allowed. So it's just us, safe space. We'll be speaking very honestly, very openly, and very casually, honestly. Definitely focusing on the word of God, definitely keeping Christ at the center of it all. But it's honestly just us girls, us women coming together, talking, having a good time, and just dealing with topics that we normally don't speak about or get the chance to speak about so openly and honestly. So I'm super excited. Just to repeat myself for those of you who've just entered, 3-day event from the 29th to the 1st of December. We will be having Bonolo on Monday. We'll be talking about the problem with purity culture, right? On Tuesday, we will be talking to Jess. We will be speaking about whether one's virginity or one's abstinence, right, actually secures their purity, or actually assures that they are walking in purity. And then we will be speaking with Michelle Nelson on Wednesday, and we will just be talking about the issue or the topic of abortion, and how, as a Christian woman, can you honestly receive freedom after experiencing such a trauma, and how we can walk in that freedom that the Lord has given us. So yeah, I hope that that's all good. If anyone has a question, please let me know so I can answer. Whitney, I'm not sure what time it is in London. Honestly, I just Googled okay, 7 p.m. in South Africa is what time in, so please try your best to Google, and let us know. Let us know. But yeah, if there are any questions, I can pop off. I hope that you guys will all come. I'm so excited for it. We'll also be ending it off in prayer. I do believe that prayer is really important in this time. One more thing that I forgot to mention. So this time last year, the community came together. This community, A Journey to Purity, we came together and we had a 3-day fast. Pretty much around this time, the first week of December. So what we'll be doing this time around is we will still be fasting as a community, but instead of coming together to pray, we'll be coming together on Zoom to discuss, to encourage, to also pray, to divulge, just do everything that we want to do on that Zoom. So if you are led to come and or to join us as we fast, please do. I'm not one to dictate how someone should fast or shouldn't fast. So if you want to fast meat, you want to fast social media, may you be led, right? But we will be fasting from Monday to Wednesday as we are meeting. So yeah, I hope that I've said everything. I think I've said everything. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for actually joining this live. I know it was really random, but I really appreciate it. And God bless you guys so much. And I love you guys so much. And I can't wait to see you guys and actually connect. Okay, so Boitumelo, just to explain what's happening, Osi. So I'm just talking about what we'll be doing from Monday to Wednesday. Yes, we'll be fasting, but you are not obligated to do so. You can fast if you want to. Last year, this time, we did a fast. So we'll be fasting again, but instead of meeting on YouTube live to pray, we're meeting on Zoom to discuss about purity, pray about purity, and yeah, things like that. We'll be having 3 guest speakers. Monday, it will be Bonolo. She'll be speaking about the problem with purity culture. Tuesday, it will be Jess. She'll be speaking about whether your abstinence or your virginity actually assures or secures your purity. Did I say that right? Whether your virginity or your abstinence actually assures that you are walking in purity. And then on Wednesday, we'll be having Michelle from Michelle Heard the Voice of the Lord, and we will be discussing abortion, right? Because these are things that are happening. These are things that some of us have been through, right? So we should definitely speak about it, encourage each other, help each other. And yeah, we'll also be praying at the end of those lives, not those lives, the Zoom live. Yeah. But yeah, it's a very casual coming together of women. It's going to be a lot of fun. I am super excited. So yeah, I actually don't even want to get off this live. I'm enjoying connecting with you guys, but yeah. I hope we're good, and I'll see you guys all there. Bye-bye. Okay, how to get the Zoom link? I'm going to send the Zoom link, Whitney, to all of us close to the time. So please keep your eyes open. I'll be putting a lot of information on the community. So please check the community. But by the end of this week, everything will be up. But probably the link will maybe go up the day before or something. I don't know. Yes, but I will provide the link. I'll put it on the community for everyone to come through. Please invite your friends. Please invite your aunts, your sisters, your mothers. Invite all the ladies. It's going to be an amazing time. And yeah, okay, awesome. Bye, guys. Bye.